What's up guys, ThatOneTomahawk here, and welcome back to Survival, and as you remember, last time I think we came back from the Nether and we did a bunch of other stuff. I do not have torches. Hopefully we got some in this chest. Nope, we do not. Well then, I don't know why magma cream looks like that, I'm gonna put it in there. Yeah, anyways, so I think what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna start preparing for the total, the fact that we found the end portal, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start collecting the rest of the diamonds I need for my full diamond armor that I need for when that's a lot of me talking right there, but it's the stuff that I need for when I go to kill the Ender Dragon, obviously, and as soon as we get that prepared, I think we're going to go kill him, which is going to be awesome. So really what we have to do right now is we got to go mining some more, which is going to suck because mining is boring and a bunch of other stuff. But anyways, we got ourselves an efficiency 3 pickaxe, so it should be really quick. And I need to find a bunch of coal very quickly or else it's going to get really, really dark. Well, oh well. My nose is a little stuffy right now. Maybe get a little good blow. As you guys know, yesterday I didn't upload a video. Well, I did upload a video. It was just very short, and the reason for that being is I'm feeling a little queasy. I'm feeling a little under pressure. No, I'm just feeling a little sick. So I must have some sort of little cold or something. Can't really help that, but I didn't feel like recording anything yesterday, and that's pretty much why we didn't. Why I didn't actually post anything yesterday. So sorry about that. But we're back now, and we're gonna have a full-on survival episode. And I can't believe this series is, it's starting to come to, I wouldn't say an end, but it's starting to reach its climax point, right? The point in which stuff's actually happening, as opposed to me just preparing and preparing and preparing. Even though what I'm doing right now is considered preparing and preparing and preparing. But I do not like your sass, and you shouldn't be telling me what I do and do not do. Anyways. Mining has got to be the most. I would say. Oh my god! What was that? What was that? Oh, it's my phone. Okay. Boom. I think that was Chad who just texted. Ah, crap! My phone came back off the bed. Yeah, Chad just texted me. Whatever. I'll read it later. Oh, that's great. Anyways, we're gonna keep it going. I think what I want to do this session. Ah, crap! I threw it on the floor. One of the things that I want to end up doing this session of recording is finally getting those last 2 villagers, or at least one of the 2 villagers that I need to make my thing. Oop, there's the coal I needed. Hello, give me you, everything. Ho 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 ho. I always forget that I'm a lot further in progress on this as opposed to what I am like on the cube. I have a lot less stuff than I do when I'm here, so I just when I come here it's like, oh look, I have all this stuff, and then when I'm on the cube I'm just like, oh, I gotta do all this other stuff. By the way, spoiler for the cube, you guys haven't seen this, but in between the Nether episode and currently I lost a bunch of my stuff. So I don't know, like when I'm recording that, I'm not gonna know if I'm gonna cut for when I have more stuff, or if it's gonna be me trying to go get more stuff. Even though technically speaking, some of my stuff is still in the Nether, and I think it's still there unless someone loaded the chunks and then the 5 minutes passed. That would be bad, but who knows? I'll go check to see if it's there. I think I have the coordinates written down somewhere. If I don't, oh well. If whatever. Let's see. Am I going too far? I have no idea. Let's just cut it across this way and see. Yep, it goes a little bit further. And then we got it all the way. I wasn't sure if I actually cleared the area properly or not. Doesn't. Okay, let's just... And wait for it. Wait for it. It is there. We've escaped, sort of. Not really, but I'm just going to go make some torches now. Oops, that's not how you make torches. It's upside down. Okay, now we got 16 torches. That's enough for quite a little bit. And the rest right here is going to go bam, bam. Get some more gold because we need God Apple or something. I don't know. Okay, there. And going down. I think I just got... Oh, no, that's just the... I got another text message. Why? Why is this happening? I'm being interrupted. Thank you, Chad. Why you gotta be sending me messages? Just kidding. Okay. And boom, boom, boom. Okay. Whoops, screwed that one over. Or screwed that one up. Jeez. Huh. I'm trying to think of a story to tell. Stories to tell. I don't have a story to tell, but something it's sort of an announcement, sort of. I'm starting, I think it's Tuesday? Maybe Tuesday. Maybe Thursday. I'm starting something brand new. You guys are going to love it. Ooh, diamonds, thank you. Ooh. Oh, by the way, I got retextured diamonds. Diamonds. They look like baby cactuses now. That's really cool. Okay, there's probably going to be more right there. There's always, if there's 2, there's always at least 3. Pro tip. But, right. So it's going to be a brand new thing. I can't spoil it because it's going to be spoilers, but it's going to be amazing, and you guys are going to love it, and it's going to be super cool. All right, that's all you get to know. Anyways, you're going to love doing this. Just helps me save time with the gravel, especially when I don't have a shovel. And let's keep going. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Just I don't know how many. Let's see, there's 5 for that, 4 for that. That's 9. 24 minus 9 is 13, or is it 15? 15. I think I need 15 diamonds total. Yeah, it's because it's 8 and 7. So, 8 and 7. Yeah, it's 15 diamonds total before I can actually completely make this thing, this set of armor. And actually, I don't know how many diamonds I currently have. So, yeah, for all I know, I could have a lot, or I could have like none. Who knows? Oh, my stupid nose is all plugged up, and it's really annoying. It's gonna be annoying for a little while. Look at that! Just, oh, it's all disgusting. I need to blow my nose again. Okay. Sorry about that. It just had to be done. Oops, my microphone is far away. Did not notice that before I did this. Sorry about that. It might have been a little bit quiet up until this point, but until now it's good, right? Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Who knows? Who knows? It was only like 5 minutes of recording that was like that, or maybe 6. Maybe 6. Who knows? Because the only thing I have to go off of is how much time the FaceCam's been recording, and obviously the second the FaceCam doesn't start recording, I don't like sync up the audio properly, so it's like minus a couple of seconds. Who knows? I'm out of food. Darn. Under pressure. Come on, keep it going. Keep it going. Oh, stupid gravel. Whatever. Whatever. I do what I want. I'm a strong independent white woman. Yeah. Okay. Come on. Diamonds. You're a diamond in the rough. Bam. Okay, we're good. Bam. We're good. Bam. We're good. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. You know what? Since we're mining, I'm going to talk about something that is probably, I wouldn't say it's a controversial topic. It's just something I feel like talking about. So I was on the Twitters last night, and I saw someone tweet. You know, it's like, give me 5 reasons why I shouldn't end my life tonight. And they tagged, I think it was like Harry Styles, some other guy, and then they tagged me. And reading this, like I instantly like went to like, you know, Harry Styles. He's got like hundreds of thousands of followers, so he's obviously not going to see the tweet. And then there's the other guy who had like 600,000 followers, and he obviously wasn't going to see the tweet either. And then the person tagged me, and I kind of felt like, well, okay, why is this person coming to me to seek, you know, help for their personal problems or whatever, right? And so I feel like I'm going to be talking about how suicide is, in my opinion, it's kind of a, you know, I know the cliche saying is that suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem, and honestly, I stand by that statement. It's true. Suicide is a sort of like a temporary problem, or you know, permanent solution to a temporary problem. And people always say, you know, I feel like the mentality, because I've never been into a highly depressive state, right? It's, I guess I'm easily able to bounce back from, you know, things or whatever. You know, when my father passed away, obviously I was extremely sad. You know, you could go even to say depressed or whatever, but it was nothing bad, and to the point like where I felt like I couldn't, like, you know, come out of this sadness. You know, after about, like, I'd say a month or 2, I felt fine. And I don't necessarily know what you know. Obviously, I don't know your life or what things you go through to make it so you feel that suicide's the only solution. But I like taking a look at it from a couple standpoints, right? People always say that if I were to end my life tonight, no one would care, and life would go on as it did before. And I honestly, that's one of the most stupid. Like I'm being honest here. That's one of the more stupid arguments that I hear to justify suicide, because people who are obviously in a mental state that they don't understand, what they're doing. That's why they think suicide's an option. Is they think that if they were to end their lives tonight, no one would care because no one cares for them, or it's just that they feel like the world would be a better place if they weren't actually alive. Now, while I say in the long run, we all die, and there's nothing we can do about that unless for some reason we invent immortality or something. The thing that's just like, well, life will go on normally, and no one would care. And honestly, like, if you think that let's say you have a family member pass away, right? And everyone in your family, even people who knew the person, friends and everything, they cling on to the fact that there's my friend, my family member is gone forever, and I can't do anything about that. And there's sadness that comes along with that. And if people believe that those people who die naturally, or they die kind of however, and there's sadness that comes along with that, and you think that if you were to die and you can kill yourself, that nothing would come along with it, that's ridiculous, right? Because of the fact that you think that nothing will happen. Obviously something will happen. The severity of committing suicide as opposed to passing away in some natural form is drastic. I always see these posts of I see them on Tumblr sometimes, but saying that those responses about how your mother who's will be sad for the rest of her life, just all this drastic impact. It's just hello, how's it going? Okay, I don't know how you got here, but whatever. I'm in the middle of talking about something. And it's just this whole thing about how it's awful to think that suicide's a justifiable option, because not only does it's almost, I would say, selfish in a way to commit suicide. Actually, I don't know if that's the word I'm looking for, but selfish to think that you can solve your problems by just taking the easy way out. And that's sort of that viewpoint on that argument, obviously. And I obviously have another thing. And then people always say that what do you call it? Oh, I'm trying to think, right? And this is such a tough thing to talk about, and I'm just trying to think correctly, right? No, I'm not trying to be mean or anything. People say that okay, I'm trying to think. Okay, here's what I say about suicide. I think it's stupid. Really, I just do. It shows a state of weakness in a way that you are able to. Oh my god, my words aren't working. I'm sorry. I had something else that I wanted to talk about, and I just can't think about it right now. Just give me a second. It'll come back to me. Trust me, it will. I'm sorry. It's just so I'll explain this sort of with a story, right? I've had friends who find themselves in situations where they're in a deep depression and they feel that suicide's the only answer. In fact, I think I'm backtracking to 2 years ago. I was 13 years old, and I remember trying to this person who I'd met online, right? One of my friends from a Minecraft server that I had played on. She wasn't too well. I'm not gonna say her name. For some reason she's watching this video. I haven't talked to her in years, and almost every single day I'd have to convince her not to end her life. And just imagine me being a 13-year-old trying to convince someone that things get better, right, and that their problems are only temporary, and that eventually you'll be fine, and all this other stuff. And it's crazy doing that sort of thing. And there's when people say when you're talking to a friend who's trying to help you out with your problems, and you keep saying, no, no one cares, no one cares. That person who you are talking to cares enough to, day in and day out, try to console you and be there for you. And once again, I'm saying it's selfish in a way to think that no one cares, because you're just, it's just, everything is just, I can't even say, there's no words to say how I feel about it. It's just, I feel so strongly about it too. It's just, I don't know. I really don't know. It's just a thing, right? Man. And, I don't know whatever happened to this girl. Eventually, I gave up trying to help her, because every day I'd go through the same exact thing, and she'd repeat with the same exact responses. And I felt that it was bad. And people, you know, I don't like giving up on people, because it makes me feel bad about myself, right? And, yeah. I don't know. Suicide's, it's a thing. And, okay, another thing that I remember, I think I just remember what I was talking about. Disregarding, like, you know, what your beliefs are. Hey, no, I'm going straight to beliefs on this one. Whatever your beliefs are, suicide is just screwing you over, right? Unless for some reason your religion believes that if you commit suicide, you'll, you know, go to heaven, or you'll live forever, or whatever your definition of, you know, what you do is. Like, the only thing I could see that suicide wouldn't be the worst thing in the world is probably Hinduism, and that's only because you come back after you die, and I think that's with Buddhism as well. But I'm not too I don't know too much about the Eastern religions, or is that Western? No, it's Eastern. It's Eastern. And like I always think, it's just like, well, if you're a Christian, you commit suicide, you go to hell, and you're spending an eternity in the fiery pit of doom. And is that worse than, you know, having parents who neglect you, or having a social life in which you're an outcast? Sure. And you know, if you were like most religions state that if you are to commit suicide, you know, go to hell. Or let's just say you're not religious. Well, then you commit suicide, and there's just a black nothingness forever. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. I just had to. It came out. But I don't know about you, but like the whole idea that an eternity of nothingness, it scares the hell out of me. There's the idea that there's something and then nothing. It's just bad, and just committing suicide and going to that it's mind-boggling to think that people can be in a mind state in which they think that's a justifiable option as opposed to what they're doing, right? And I always say, this is like, I might somewhat come off as an asshole for saying this, but like, whatever your problems are, someone else in the world has it worse. In response to that person who was tweeting me saying, giving me 5 reasons why I shouldn't die tonight, or why I shouldn't end my life tonight, and tagging me and 2 people who obviously aren't gonna see your tweet, I just think, well, you're just pretty much putting it on me to make a whole video, or, you know, tweet out a long response and somehow convince you not to end your life in 150 characters or less. What are you talking about? And I always think, just like, if you have the ability to tweet me, right? You have an internet source and or a phone or some type of way to contact me via the internet to say that you're having a bad enough day and you feel like you should end your life because of it. Then, well, you're probably not having as bad of a life as you expect, because you have access to an internet point, and you can actually physically tell me that, you know, you're having a bad day. There's people, I say, like, there's people, you know, in underdeveloped nations, I'm not going to say Africa because that's just considered racist, who have, like, no access to clean drinking water, they're starving to death, and you're sad because you have parents that neglect you. Some people don't have parents. I don't have one parent, and I'm fine, but I don't know. That's the last thing I wanted to talk about with this, because personally, this video is coming to an end, at least this part of it, and I don't necessarily feel that I should keep on talking about it, but that's the gist of what my beliefs are in this sort of, you know, this topic. I might make another video about, or like another video where I actually have my thoughts completely formulated, and I can actually, you know, I have like points written down, because I've written like entire novels to people about why they shouldn't do these things, and like I always find things like, well, I wish I was this good at, like, you know, writing or like convincing essay in like in English class, because of like I guess it's a matter of actually caring what you want, caring about the thing you're talking about, as opposed to when you're in an English class or whatever you're doing your essay for, and it's like it doesn't necessarily have a purpose, and I always find myself writing better when it has a purpose. Anyways, I'm gonna end the video here. I'm probably gonna end this session of Survival 2 because I need to actually get this video rendered and uploaded, because it's actually the same day. It's the December 8th, and you know, I need to get this thing out as soon as possible, because if I were to continue recording the rest of the episode, or like the rest of like the session, because usually I record in like 1 hour sessions, it wouldn't be what do you call it? Like, it wouldn't go up on time. Actually, I'm not even sure if this will go up on time. Maybe go up a little bit later than it should. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, have a nice day too. Hurrah!